Hello, hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are back to start a new journal. Now this one is pre-started. I don't usually do a pre-started, but this one is. If you would like to see this from the beginning, I can do that because I have two more signatures to make, two more journals to make out of this paper that I got from Shannon at Mixed Media, Minnesota. And this is the Tranquility by, oh dear, I lost it. Oh my goodness. 49 a market. And it came with these little papers, and it came with all these 12 by 12s. So I cut them off to 8.5 by 11, and so this is 8.5 tall and 11 inches wide, and I made a journal out of it, but I wanted to use all of my paper, so I'm going to make 3 journals this time, and we're going to actually put a signature together. Before we take a look at this one, I'll show you what I did to make a signature. Well, after we look at this one, I'm going to show you what I did. Oh goodness. Bear with me today, will you? Okay, this fabric is from Walmart. I just picked it up yesterday when I went to get some clips. Oh dear, where did it go? Well, I seem to have lost my I seem to have lost my little thing that says what it was. But I have this. And it came in a half-yard thing. Oh, it's 2021, the Pioneer Woman. So anyway, it came in like 1 yard sizes, half-yard sizes, and then fat quarters. So I bought one of the half-yard sizes, and they're all bundled and wrapped and everything. Simple. I saved the strings in case I come across a nest that needs some nesting materials. And I have bound this one with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch in this beautiful little blue color because it matches the robin's egg blue that's speckled throughout this journal. So we'll just take a quick look. There's no ephemera in it yet, no pockets, nothing's glued down, other than this signature is put into the book. So the 49 a market paper, you can see, is very thick. I have not even inked this one, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it clean. And that is why I chose these silver corner things. I never use the silver. And I just thought, you know what? Let's keep it clean. Let's use the silver today. Now, I may have inked something. I don't remember what it was. But I might have, and that would... Oh, I see. I inked this one. So, you know, I may end up having to ink. I do want to run this fabric on each one of these sections here. And I think there's... Well, I don't know. I guess there's 2 full ones and 2 half ones. So we might put 2 of them in there. So this was one of the papers. It was a 12 by 12, as was this front and back. This paper here is a, what's it called? Strathmore? Oh, let me get it. Oh, Southwood. Excuse me. Southworth, it's a resume paper. This color is, it's a finish is in linen. It's 32 pounds. The color is almond, and I absolutely love it. It's perfect for resumes, thank you notes, and cover letters. So we got you covered. So anyway, there is the first 49 market. And then you have 2 of the linen papers. And then an Edith Holden page. 2 of the linen. And then you have one of these 6 by 8 pieces folded in half. And this will become either a journaling spot, or we could put a pocket on both sides if we wanted. Then we have 2 papers, 2 almond papers, and an Edith Holden. Now the nice thing about these is if you have something you want to hook onto it, you can do that. You can, let's say you got this very important letter and you want to have it in your journal. Well, you can put it on here. You could make a little pocket for it to slip into, and then it's still partially readable. You could fold this in half, and then it would be much smaller, and you could just put this on the edge, and it would still be viewable. And so a photograph would be great. A 5x7 would be great because the back is usually white. So there is that option with these half pages like this. Then we have 2 more almond, and we have 2 6 by 8 papers, and these are put together with washi tape. It's the fabric washi tape by Tim Holtz. The reason I use that was because it is very strong, and so it should stick. I still put glue under it. But anyway, I will show you how I did that. So anyway, this is not glued down yet, as you can see. So that will have to be glued, or we might even just put a brad, or we did get beautiful brads with this, so we might put a brad in it. I think that would be lovely, don't you? Cool. So then we're heading up towards the middle. 2 more almonds, another Edith Holden, 2 almonds, and then the center. So that's the way it goes all the way to the back. Same as it did up to the front, because we've got 8.5 by 11 papers. So the 49 in market did cause the pages to push out. So I had cut it down to fit. So anyway, so that's where we're at. So let me show you how we did that signature first. And while that's doing that, and then I can also show you how I did the cover. It's up to you. Otherwise, we'll just get started on everything. And I do want to make, like I said, 3 journals. And where did my other? Look at all this yummy fabric. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I love it. It will make very good. I was going to use this for the cover, but my dog poked holes in it when she brought it in from the outside. And hey, where's my paper? Hang on a minute, I'll get it. Okay, I'm back. I found my almond color. Now, the other choice would be to go with the ivory linen. Get rid of that. I don't want to stick tape on anything. this is what the ivory looks like. I have a big bundle of that as well. We should use it. It's getting crinkled corners. So anyway, I do have this that could be used. Not that top sheet. It's kind of dirty. So I could do the second journal in the white linen or the ivory. And the third one I could actually do in a parchment paper, because I have a big thing of parchment too. So, shall we do linen or ivory? I'm a little afraid to, because, well, you know, ivory can get pretty dirty. I'm going down further to get papers. I think we will, since we're making 3 very similar journals. So I think I need a total of 12 of these. Hopefully my hands are clean. One clean page. Oh, sorry, I'm off camera. 2 clean pages. 3 clean pages. Now as this starts poking out in the journal, it will get, oh, it'll be 4. Yeah, I think I have a total of 12 of the more expensive papers. And then, off camera again, sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. So that is going to go in here. And then we have 1. There's 2. Sorry, counting out loud. 1 little paper. 2 little paper. 3 little paper. Anyway, I just wanted to make a little, well, they're not really any quicker, to be honest with you. It's still just as much work to make a simple or smaller journal, a single signature, you know, as it is to make let's see, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, okay. It really is just as much work either way. However, it's easier to get done with journals if you just are on camera doing one signature journals and only having to put a half of the stuff inside of it that you normally do for a big 3 signature journal. Okay, so we had 4 of those. 12. Okay, now a total of 12 coffee dyed papers, whatever you're thinking. Okay, then we need, get out of the garbage, Liberty. Liberty. I'm stepping on that piece of paper. You can't have it. Back up. Back up, young lady. Look, she had a butterfly. She's like, Mom, you're talking on the... You're talking yourself, Mom. Really, you really are. Okay, so there's that. And this one I've already folded and put in. So there's those. Now I'm going to show you how I did this one. I think I want these flowers more to the outside of the journal. Okay. This did come, the kit did come with washi tape, but it's single pieces that you can pull out of it. So the first thing I did was cut this just a little bit longer. There we go. And I cut a second one that same length. Well, or even just a little long, whatever you want to do. Okay, so then I lined this up on a line like this, and then I lined this one up on a line like this with the bottom. And the reason I did that, I need to go over to a gray piece where it's gray down through here. Okay, lining it up and touching it and unlining it. You could use one of those light stick tapes to hold this in place if you like. I'm not going to do that. I just want it approximately right. Mostly I'm looking for it to be level and have about the same width all the way down. We may not get that because I keep moving it. Okay. So, man, I'm just losing everything today. Oh, right here. I didn't lose it too far. Okay. So this tape is about this wide. So I'm going to run this down the side and back up. I'm going to run this one down the side and back up. Okay. Now I gotta get those lined up again. I think what I might do, I might put one side on first. I think that's a smarter thing to do. So this tape is quite strong. It's cloth, and it's like a heavy-duty cloth. Okay, so I want to put this on here, semi-even. Now, look at the back. If it's crooked, it's all right, I'm not going to over-worry it. Hopefully it's not upside down from the other one. So then just a little space in between those two for the page to fit into the signature. This will give a place for the thread to go through. Now I did find that it was very difficult to get the thread through it. It didn't want to go through, but I persevered and I won. So that worked out good for me. Going down, going up, 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 up. I am putting it right down the middle, and that's part of why it got so difficult, because putting a needle through glue, well, needles just don't like it. but it actually went pretty good. I wrestled with it for a little bit. You say you wrestled once? Only with string. You're a string wrestler? Yeah, I wrestle strings. The strings I wrestle, I can tell you. Sewing thread, binding thread, upholstery thread. Yep. Yeah, it's a chore being a string wrestler. So, I'm just making it find that spot where it will hook to where the tape will hook to the tape. And that will be where the signature is attached to the cover. Well, this will fray. If you want it frayed, you can fray it. It's kind of sticky when it frays. Okay. Just trying to get some of the extra glue off there. I used too much glue. I've been trying to make myself be more careful with the Fabri-Tac, you know. But it's awful hard. I like the frayed look on it. I think that looks very nice. But it does make your fingers quite sticky. Okay, checking the other side. I think we're good. Checking the mat. I sliced my mat. See that? These mats are okay for rotary blades. DeWalt razor blades? Nope. Not so good for them. But it gets me there. I'm gonna cut this off. That kind of seals that tape together anyway at the ends. Now, I am not going to fold these sections until I get the pages all settled where they want to be. So we have this piece that's going to go in there. Now we need, how many? Edith Holden, I think 3. 1, 2. Okay, so here's 1. 2, maybe only 2. No, 3. Okay, 3 Edith Holden pages. Edith, where are you? Okay, not that one. Oh, isn't that pretty? I'm hogging that one because I love it. I'm going to put it over there. I don't think I love that picture though. I don't want oaks. I want flowers. Might have to cut some more strings here. Want the stringy page? No. 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 There it is. One stringy thingy. And this one, I don't know if it was just a partial little stitch up there, or what? This is weird. Okay, so there's 1, 2. And the B's in that will be 3. Let's put Edith down there now. We're done with that. I want to cut these. Let me cover this paper so it doesn't get dirty. Okay. All right. Need this. And over here. There's one. Oh, that's a pretty one, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one to use. I think we'll use this one because this one we already kind of have here. So let's use this one. I'll put that back in there. And all I did was I left it fuzzy and I folded it with the flower side facing up. Ooh, 2 flowers on that one. I think we'll go this way. Don't know. We might go the other way. And okay, so there's that. And I think I can go ahead and bend this one now. I did pretty good lining them up. So there's that. Now we need to bring back over the cutter. And each of these needs to be cut down to 8.5 inches or less. So let's open that. And there is 8.5. Well, a little less than 8.5, but that'll be good. So there's one. Now I'm going to cut more off the top than I am off the bottom. Just because, oh, there's 8.5 right there. That cuts off the butterfly, so let's go there. And now we'll take a little bit off the bottom. 8.5 right there. And this one. I think we'll just go to 8.5. If you want to do one shorter, that would be fine. There's no hard and fast rule on this. Okay. So, now we are ready to put this into order. Okay, so we have this, and then we need 4 of the, well, we need 2 actually, 2 together, and then I put in an Edith Holden, and then we have 2 more. then we have a little 6x8. And then we have, oh, here they are. One. Two. And then we have an Edith Holden. Now, if they're too big, make sure you cut them down to size however you want them. So double check, otherwise you might have something sticking out of the top or bottom of your journal that you didn't really want there. Of course, when you put your cover on it, that's going to disappear anyway. Okay, then we have that. And then I put in this page, I believe. Oh, I folded it wrong. Well, it doesn't matter. Then this one is smaller. Now this tape ends up taking up quite a bit of space. So just to note that. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? We're off. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that. Maybe I'm just counting weirdly so. 2. Edith. And then the last 2. And then the last one of 2. Or 2 of 2. And then the center fold. Okay, so you can see how far these pages are sticking out. So, what I do is even it all up, and I take out the one that is getting folded. Okay? And then I get these as tight together as I can. Just super, super tight. Sometimes it helps to put a stick in there. And get it to kind of form around it. It can be kind of a problem too, because then they get out of sync with each other in height. Okay. So then I clamp the top like so. Save this for later. And I probably better clamp this side too, because I've got it in there nice and tight right now. Okay. And then you need to flip this over actually, so that this corkboard doesn't keep it lifted up off the paper. Now, it's very hard for me to do, but the most important thing to remember when you're doing this is not to press so hard that it starts tearing the linen paper. It's a little hard for me to do. So you'll probably see the linen get torn. But let's start. And the other thing that's important to remember is to keep this straight and don't cut at an angle. It'll really cut through a lot faster if you can just keep it straight up and down. Now when it hits this 49er market paper down here, it is going to start buckling things a little bit, because it's not going to like going from the linen to the 49er market. You can see it starts moving things. So I'm going to stand up, which will make my voice a little different and maybe a little louder, because I'm much closer to the mic now. Hello, this is me. But it'll be much easier to work with at this angle than the other angle. Oh, there we go. Just do the best you can. Take your time with it. This is where I cut my mat. That's my tummy growling. It says, "Hey you, it's lunchtime. Let's get going." And there we go. Almost beautiful. Just about perfect. Okay. So let's get this other one put in, and then I will let you go for the day. And when we come back, we are going to decorate this journal up a little bit. And I don't know what we'll do from there. Okay, we can undo this. And let's figure out where this went. I think it went back from the centerfold. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Slide that in there about where it belongs. And now we have a very easy look. And you can see how much that took up there. So we may have to cut it down again. We'll see. The thing is we'll probably have to, we'll see. We might be able to squish it back in good. But we're going to put this up higher than that. So I want to fold it so it's inside the book. Okay. And I will use this and go ahead and score that. This one I'm scoring at 1 inch, just like I did the other one. Flip that over and score it at 1 inch. And these are going to go to the inside this time. Last time they went to the outside. But they're going to go inside today. Sorry, that's noisy, I know. Okay, so there's that. Let's put that back in the journal. And then we're going to take a look and see if it's going to have to be cut back down. And obviously it is. Now, I'm going to shove that in there as if I were getting it ready to be tied. You can can see it creates a little separation in there because that's where that little book is. So just shove them in there as best as you can, because the smaller it gets to cut, the harder it is to cut. Things don't want to stay together quite as much. They want to move. But if you want it even, this is what you need to do. If, you know, you have all your papers in there and then you insert another one. And if you want it to be nice and straight, or as straight as you can make it. I mean, you know, really, it's... I gotta stand up again. You just do the best you can with them, that's all. They're just mostly for fun and providing a place for people to put their thoughts. So just go slow. You don't want to cut back through the whole base section necessarily, because it shouldn't be sticking out. That's where I ran into the 49 market paper. Plus, it's starting to bend here. Because there's no pages under it. Those pages have already been cut off. So it does get a little bit rascally there. So what I do is I take a look at it, and if I don't like the way it looks, then I undo it. And I find those pages, and they're going to be right here. And you can either trim them up. Oh, yeah, you can see what it did. It started to tear the linen right there. So I am going to slide that under. And I'm going to go right about there, I hope. Okay. Now these will be just a little bit shorter than the other ones, but really that is okay. That's not a problem for the journal at all. I'm going to put a pencil line there so I know right where to cut. But if you're trying to get a journal that looks really nice and neat on the edges, then this is one way to do it. It's not, maybe not a perfect way, but you can see that it fixed the problem. And then I think it went here. And there we go. And once this gets all tightened up, it will be all nice and level. And it will look just right. So I am going to clamp that together again because this one is ready to be poked holes into to make a full signature. Okay, so there we go. That's how I put the signature together. For the cover, I used an envelope 2 pieces of fabric on top and a piece of paper on the inside, and then this piece for the spine. So very simple to do. I've got several videos with how I make covers and stuff, so you can look at those, or if you want, I can go ahead and do it on camera again. Just let me know what you would like, and your wish is my command. So anyway, we are done for today. When we come back, we are going to work on some simple decorations for this journal. By simple, I mean we are going to be adding bits of ephemera, you know, here and there, and maybe some little corner pockets, or we'll be gluing. We have a belly band to put in. Every one of these has a belly band. We can put them, I want to put them on the plain papers like these, the heavy duty though. But we're going to have to make them a little bit longer because they're too short. We could have a short belly band. There's nothing that says, you know, because we could put a little lace there and a little lace here. So that would be fine. Okay, I'm going to let you go. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to go eat lunch. And then I'm going to come back and start working on that journal. So I'll be seeing you in a little bit, but you won't see this video till tomorrow. The next video till tomorrow. Gotta clean things up though before I get started. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this little oddly done series. Out of character for me, Tammy. I did something out of character. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, I did. I'm out of character. Uh-oh. That's okay. Doing things out of character is good. It changes things up and it makes you think through the processes a little different way. At least it did that for me. Anyway, enough ums. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me today, and I will catch up with you. You catch up with me. Bye.